Okay, so this is Beaufox, and with Beaufox, I think that's how you spell, how you say it. I say it like that because like Beau, I think it's like beautiful and then Fox. So Beaufox, so this is their actual box. This is very, very, very beautiful packaging. You slide this open like this, and then the wig comes just like that. So I'm just gonna put this to the side. And then it comes with, before we look at the wig, it comes with like a beautiful thank you letter and stuff like that. It tells you about their discount codes and stuff like that. It also comes with a stocking cap. I don't know why these stocking caps be so dark, but yes, this may be for women who have a darker skin complexion, so they can blend very well with their skin. Also too, maybe if you want to wear like a dark wig or something, this could, you know, this could also suffice. So yeah, this is this. And then this is the wig. So the wig comes like this, as you guys can see. I'm gonna go ahead and take off. Okay, it comes like that. The lace looks very good. I really like how this wave pattern looks. It gives, it's very much, this was I believe, let me make sure. Yeah, this is like deep curly, so this is 22 inches. So yeah, this is what this looks like. It is so beautiful, you guys. Wow, like look how beautiful that is. So yeah, this is from Beaufox, and this is the inside of the wig. I'm gonna go ahead and take that off. This is the inside of the wig. This is what it looks like. This is how far the lace actually goes back. I'm gonna actually put this on my head so I can show you guys what this looks like, but I just wanted to show you guys that it had like a few combs. It looks like it lays it's gonna lay very, very flat. Also, it has these latches here so that you guys can adjust how tight or whatever that you want your wig to be. So yeah, I'm gonna like pluck this a little bit and play with it into my liking, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just put it on my head and show you guys what this actually looks like. So yeah, I just want to show you guys look how bouncy this is. So freaking beautiful. This is so beautiful. I don't want to run my hands through it because I just don't even want to mess up the curl pattern before I put it on my head. So yeah, I will be right back. Okay, so you guys are about to watch me put on my wig or whatever. Look, it looks like I'm bald. That's so funny. But yeah, you guys are about to watch me put on my wig. I already showcased everything for you guys, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about the company and how the hair feels and stuff like that. I basically washed it, and I actually brushed the wig completely out until it was kind of like fluffy a little bit, because I'm gonna show you guys. Well, basically I do this because, and this is the wig, okay? I basically brushed it all out and stuff like that, and I made it like really big because when I put it on my head, I'm gonna show you guys like what it's gonna look like after I add the water and stuff to it, and then I'm gonna come back on camera and I'm gonna do my baby hairs and stuff so that you guys can see that. But yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. So I'm taking I'm taking this off, and I already have my cap on my head because baby, like we don't got time to see the weird little gel braids or whatever. I kind of have a little bit of hair poking out right here. Just 1 second. Okay, so basically I'm about to try the wig on so I can see, because I had to cut a little bit from the front because when I was plucking it, I was like, oh my god, it's not that much lace room, if that makes sense. So I'm about to do what I can. Okay, so as you guys can see, this is the wig, just basically glueless. So it's glueless right now. So I'm about to just basically take, I didn't bring my pins over here. Okay, so basically I'm just gonna take this side and just glue it onto my head, and I'm gonna take the other side and glue it onto my head. You guys are about to watch me do that, and then we're gonna make sure that that part is straight. I'm just trying to measure how everything is gonna go so that when I lay it, it actually looks nice. Let me see. Make sure that this pulls up like that. And then this part is kind of a little weird because some of it is still hanging off, but we're just gonna cut that off a little bit right there. We're just gonna cut that off because I guess when I was cutting the lace, I kind of cut it a little bit too back, so that's fine. So I know where I'm gonna place my wig. As you guys can see, like I told you guys, basically I had to kind of make the wig a little fluffy or whatever, so you guys can kind of see how it's gonna transform. Like this is gonna transform. I kind of trimmed it a little bit because y'all gonna see in just a second. Okay, so I'm about to move this back. I'm gonna take my glue. I'm only gonna apply a little bit because I really like to switch my wigs a lot. So I'm gonna put this on here, and this hair is like really good. Okay, so we're gonna start it from the middle. So where my cap is, I'm gonna take the glue and put it kind of like, come on, is it coming out? Ugh. I hate when I use up my glue. Okay, so so I'm gonna put, oh my God. Ugh, this is ridiculous. Come on now. Okay, I had to poke a hole in it because it was kind of closed. Okay, so I'm gonna put just a little bit right here, all across the line, like this. Not too much, but just enough. You guys already know how to do the cap method. That's why I didn't show you guys, because I'm like, girl, y'all know how to put this doggone cap on y'all's heads. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little bit behind my ear, like that. Okay. Sometimes some people use their fingers. Today I'm going to be using this comb, and I'm just going to use the back of the rat tail comb that you know, the company provides and stuff. I'm just going to use that on the back of the. I'm going to use the back of the comb for the application. Make sure that that cap is like laying down properly, because sometimes when you don't, it'll look stupid. So. See how everything is laying down evenly? You don't need like a little, what is that stuff called? That little wood stick? You don't need that. Okay, so everything is clear now on my head. You always have to make sure that your glue is clear, because you don't want it to be white, because it will see through the lace and it will look kind of, you know, a little crazy. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the front, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take the front piece, the, you know, the middle, in the middle. I'm gonna lay that first, right? Like that. And then I'm going to start laying my sides just like that. And then with the comb, just because I already know how my stuff is laid, so I'm just gonna already push it in a little bit, because I'm like, what am I waiting for? And then I'm gonna grab the other side and I'm gonna pull that up, and I'm gonna lay that. I already know how everything is gonna lay, so I'm not really worried about whether or not my hands or anything on it, because I know sometimes people say don't put your hands on it because your hands are heat. So if you need to, I mean, your hands are already hot, so if you ever need to do anything extra, like such as, I don't know, move your wig a little bit, it will be a little bit difficult. So I'm about to, you see how like this is kind of like flying up a little bit. I'm sorry guys, I can't zoom in because this lens is like very different, but if you guys, as you guys can see, like it's kind of like lifting a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and add just a little bit of my glue on my comb, just a little bit. We don't need a lot, like just like a small little line like that, small little line. And then we're just gonna go ahead and go amongst that line, and then we're gonna see what's going on, just like that. We're gonna put it like that. And make sure that you guys clean your combs after you get done doing this with alcohol, because sometimes if you want to like reuse it again, it'll be best for you to do that, because sometimes the comb will just get like super dirty and there'll be shit all over the place. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna put that glue just like that, and then we're gonna lay that rider. We're gonna lay that right there, and then I'm just gonna keep doing this. So yeah. Okay. So now that we've successfully laid this, I'm gonna cut this off because I don't know why this is just like right here. So I'm just gonna cut that excess piece off just like that. It's gonna, I can put it behind my ear, but in order to put it behind my ear, I'm gonna have to cut this off. Cut this shit off. Cut that off. I'm pressing it down. I'm not gonna have it, you know, behind my ear, but I just want to show you guys that you can. I like to tuck my ears under my wig because then you don't have time for elf wigs. So, and then I'm gonna take my elastic band and I'm just gonna put it on my head. It's kind of dirty, but who's, why you looking? We're gonna let this sit for a little bit, and then we're gonna come back and then we're gonna do the baby hairs. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna wet this hair while this is sitting like this, so that when I come back, I can just show you guys what the hair looks like, and then I can show you guys how I do my baby hairs, because it's, you know, it's tea. So I'm back, and as you guys can see, this is the hair basically washed or whatever. So what I'm gonna do on camera, I'm sorry if I keep looking down, my monitor is down here to let me know what is angled the right way. Okay, so I'm gonna be taking this brush, got this edge brush from the beauty supply, and I'm gonna be taking my Got To Be, because this is the only thing that can lay my hair down. I'm just gonna take my blow dryer and I'm just going to start laying my baby hairs how I want to. I'm gonna be cutting them and stuff like that so that they can be short, because I'm gonna do more so like a swoop doo doo doo. So I'm gonna be doing a swoop doo doo. That's what I like to call it. So let me go ahead and put my mirror right here. So what I like to do is, as you guys can see, this is the hair. So I'm gonna push my hair to the back, and I am going to go ahead and just slightly cut, because I don't want to mess up my curls. So I'm gonna slightly like lift my hair up a little bit like that, to where I'm kind of looking like the wind is blowing in my face. And then I'm gonna take my brush. Ooh, this is a pen. I'm gonna take my brush and I'm going to dip it inside of the water so that the brush can like soften up, because I've been using it a lot lately and it's not really good to it's not really good to just put a hard brush on your hair. So I'm gonna just start taking, I'm gonna use my comb first actually. I'm gonna start taking some of the hair that I want down to see kind of what, you know, what I want in position. Like that, like that. So I'm just gonna be taking some of the hair down. I'm gonna be using this brush to kind of lay it down a little bit with the water. So I'm just gonna be taking this down, taking it down, taking it down, taking it down. Taking this down, taking some more of it down, a little bit more of it down. Not too much, but just enough. I'm not gonna really, I'm gonna take this down over here on the side, but really, my sides really don't matter because I'm not really lifting my hair up at all. So yeah, I'm just gonna take that down. Make sure that everything is kind of like evenly spread out, so I can know when I cut it there's no like spaces and stuff. See, like I see like a little space right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit more of this hair down some, so I can fill that gap just like that. And I'm just gonna push the rest of the hair back so that it doesn't get in the way. So I'm just gonna be taking this down, taking this down. And then I'm gonna thin it out just a little bit because I don't want it to be too harsh. I'm just gonna thin it out just a smidge. Okay, so now that I got all of that in place and I'm thinning out the baby hairs a little bit, I am going to go ahead and start cutting. So like people be doing it the fancy way. I don't care. I just start cutting where I feel like my baby hairs will start to swoop. So I'm just gonna cut. I'm gonna take all of that, put this on the table, and then here we go. And then I'm gonna take this part off a little bit so that everything can be even, just like that. All right. So then, okay. I'm gonna dip it a little bit more inside the water again. And I'm gonna take the baby hairs and just start to kind of like form them a little bit before I add the actual product on the go. So here we are. I'm taking the Got2b. I'm putting just like a little bit of it on here. Sometimes when you wear makeup, the makeup can kind of like smear a little bit, but that all it takes is for you to just take like a napkin and just put the, you know, just dab the napkin on that little area, and it'll be fine if that's a problem for you guys, because sometimes it's a problem for me. It's like here in my eyelash. Okay. So now we're about to swoop-a-roop. So I'm gonna see which angle I kind of wanna go for. So I kind of like mine to look a little like put together but messy at the same time, just like how someone's natural hair would look. Because perfection is key, but as of right now, we don't really care about that. We just wanna make sure that the baby hairs are set in place. Sometimes you gotta take your rat tail comb and just kind of like angle the bottom up a little bit so that it can like lay properly onto your hairline. Just like that. So these are my baby hairs, okay? I'm gonna take the blow dryer to harden it out a little bit. So now that that's done, I'm gonna move my hair back to the front so that you guys can see. Okay, so yes, as I stated, I will have all of the information linked down below inside the description box, so if you guys want to check that out, you can. But yeah, this is the completed look, and I hope you guys enjoyed.